time for the Judge and JD show, a Christmas show like other, because we're going to slay it.
Well, JD, we got a bunch of stuff to give away here.
A bunch of stuff.
A bunch of stuff. Like
we're like this dude right
somebody
here.
is going to be excited to have, what is it, 6, 7 knives?
That's a full set of knives. That's from Jordan Knight. Which way? Which way? Other way. Oh, this way. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
It's always opposite. It's opposite day on the Judge and JD
But these are
show.
pretty fancy.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
fancy.
a full set with the case and everything to go along with
Whole
it.
9 yards.
All right,
ready
you
for
ready?
Christmas.
Let's shake
Who's
them
going to
up.
re-gift it for Christmas?
I'm going to shake them up. I'm going to dig deep.
See if
and
you can find
win a
us a
heat
good one in
here.
there.
Who we got?
What do we got here?
Look at all these entries, man. Good stuff.
Kelly Bergman.
All right, Kelly.
Bergman. All right, Kelly, we got your info on
You
there.
can carve the Christmas turkey for
Ashley
danger
will-
and then some.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you're going to do a lot of cutting.
Cut the ham, cut the turkey, cut the pecan pie. Doesn't it
Whatever
piss
you
you off
want,
when
they're
people
there.
say pecan?
Pecan. No pecans in Texas.
Pecan, baby.
Pecan.
Pecan.
I had some ice cream the other day. Bluebell came out with a pecan pie flavored ice cream.
I am so in. Where? HEB guy?
I don't remember where I picked it up, but
Okay.
I guess it's a seasonal thing, but it was the best I've ever had.
I can't wait.
So,
I'm
good
going to
stuff.
try that. Thank you,
It's-
Bluebell, our sponsor for today on the Judge and JD show. We appreciate you.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, Bluebell, we're reaching out.
Yeah, come on, Bluebell. Get with it.
No,
How about this huge giveaway?
So-
Judge? I
so
mean, this is big.
we got a winner. It ended Sunday, so we got a big announcement today. Local person. Are we ready to announce? How about you ready?
Well, let's tell them what we're giving away. That big
good.
old
Minor
trip.
detail there.
It's a big old, it's a big old trip to Ruidoso.
Yes.
A nice condo there in Ruidoso. You can shop in the mountains. You can ski. I guess Apache's got some snow. I'm sure.
And
Apache Mountain.
the condo itself has 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It has a 9-hole golf course. It's part of a country club.
Nice.
So, you get there. There's tons of stuff to do right there, with
Including
the
a casino.
including there's a casino right there.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning, there will be elk or horses out on the golf course outside your window in the condo, and in all, I think it was about a $1,600 value for the stay out there.
And we appreciate all the entries. I mean, my goodness.
There was
We
a
had
ton of entries, and I mean, just tons. It was from all over, but we had a lot from here locally, which is kind of fun.
You bet.
So, and we'll do another one next year. So anyway, are we ready?
Are you ready? I'm going to give you a little drum roll.
Okay, do it. All right. So the winner is Jamie Aguirre from here in Fredericksburg.
Jamie Aguirre.
Jamie has actually won a cap on here before, and she runs the convenience store down the street from my house.
All right.
So yeah, good stuff.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Going to Ruidoso.
I want to. We need to make a certificate or something. I want to take it to her personally. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I know I can hear her screaming up and down and hooping and hollering right now, though. So
Well, Jamie, we'll come see you. Good stuff.
we appreciate it. All right, his second appearance on the show
Second
in a month or so. Let's give it up for Lester Meier. Woo-hoo!
Hey, how we doing, guys?
Good to see you again.
Are you on
sir.
Santa's good list? You're on Santa's good list
I
all the
hope so,
time.
yes, because I need some good gifts this year. I'm kind of behind.
You're just a damn good man.
Let's
Dang
hope,
good.
but there's no demand for them. That's the problem.
Stock show time coming up after Christmas. Going to be here before we know it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
There'll
I
be
tell you,
sleet in the forecast, of course. It'll be freezing rain and sleet. You know,
it
it's always
loves-
cold.
It loves to do
Every
that.
stock
Every
show-
year, right?
Every year on the stock
Yeah,
show, it's
seems like.
blistering cold.
But
You know, right
it'll
now
be,
it's wonderful, so we're going to love it and enjoy it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Santa Claus is going to have to wear sweatshoes this year because it's
That's
gonna
what
be
I
hot.
hear.
Yep.
It's going to be a warm Christmas. He'll be in a
gonna be
Hawaiian
good.
shirt this year.
For sure, for sure.
Well, yeah, we just thought, we got stock show around the corner, and so we thought we'd bug Lester to come in here again, last time you came on, talked about the wild game dinner, which is kind of tied together. It
It is. We do a
supports
lot.
the show.
Yeah, and it turned out wonderful. And
so-
yes,
But the and I'll talk a little bit about it because I grew up doing it. But part of our, if you're not familiar with 4-H and FFA, one of the things they do, there's all kinds of contests and programs they have. But one of the things that they have that's really a big thing here locally is the stock show, where they take their 4-H and FFA animal, they raise it, through the season.
Yeah, they work their tail off
They
through
work
the
their
year.
tail off. On Christmas morning, when the rest of us are open stuff, those kiddos will be feeding animals. I mean, the animals still
sure.
hungry. So, but they work their butts off getting all that together. They feed them, they walk them, they train them, they all the different things, and to get them to the show and make them be competitive. And a big piece of it is are these livestock show auctions where the kids get to go on the stage and sell their animal, and that money, the community and outside the community helps raise money for these kids, and they use it for college or more animals as they go, or to start their careers and so forth. And anyway, it's a great thing.
It is. All my years in radio covering the
You
event.
did, that's right, I forgot about that.
But the community always steps up. We always talk about how
Always.
Fredericksburg as a community steps up, and this is no exception. The community steps up
Absolutely.
huge for the
Absolutely.
auction. And
It was a big thing in my life. We were able to use it for scholarship type stuff, and that sort of thing. And anyway, we bugged Lester to come on here.
y'all are doing a heck of a job. I like it. Well, as you're saying, I'm listening to all this stuff you're talking about, and absolutely. And the main thing is, as you said, it creates responsibility, and these kids learn. And when you talk to people who they want to hire down the road, they like 4-H and FA kids because they know how to work, they know responsibilities, and that's what it's all about, teaching these kids this responsibility. And like the steer folks, man, then when the show's over, and actually a lot of them before the show, even they've already got a steer for next year.
It's a year-round job.
Yes.
And it's a job.
It's a job. You gotta love it. I'm like you.
It's a
I
commitment.
did it for a kid growing up, and I went professionally showing cattle all over the United States from it.
Yes.
But it teaches you a lot.
Yes.
And
even in college, there's several degrees that you can achieve in
Oh,
the
yeah.
college level as
Kate
well.
Laney went up to a school up in Oklahoma that was pretty much their program was around this.
and judging teams.
Judging
That
teams
man,
and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
Cade's doing a great job.
Doing a great job.
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
But so this extends on through school and on into life, and
Oh, yeah.
and as you said, the responsible thing and just the accountability and just getting these kids well rounded is what I
Sure.
love about it.
And like you keep talking about, yeah, and nothing this is cheap. I mean, the animals nowadays are costing a lot, feed, the projects, and so that's where the sale comes into play. And I mean, even for the chickens and the turkeys, they only have them 6 or 8 weeks. It still costs a lot of money.
Costs a lot of
and then
money,
you have the
time.
hogs and the lambs, which they have them 4 to 6 months ahead of time. So it's just a combination of all the different species on what you want to raise and what you enjoy and what you're going to get. And so, as you're talking about the community, I'm just looking here. We normally have about 370 to 400 kids every year, and that's a lot.
That is a
But they've
lot.
been bringing right at $1.6 million for the whole program.
Yes.
But it takes a lot of hustling and a lot of getting
does.
these folks out. Just like last week, we had an appreciation dinner at Diane Stye's
Yes.
place,
Uh-huh.
and it was amazing. We had 125 folks show up. We showed the top buyers and new buyers, and we had the kids waiting on them.
Yep.
And then they had 3 or 4 of them stand up and make some talks and stuff, which really inspired the buyers. So we work a lot trying to get them behind us and support them and give the buyers their respect that they need and let them know we appreciate them.
Absolutely.
And these kiddos, they write them all thank you letters at the end of the day. But it's been good. But like anything else, we're always trying to look for new buyers.
New buyers.
Actually, what we did a couple of years ago, the sale got too long. We'd start at 12 and it'd be over at 6 or 7. Well, so who wants to sit there for 6 or 7 hours? So now we have the poultry. We took them out of the sale, and we have some folks that stepped up, and we give them a nice amount of money. They get to come across the stage in groups of 20 or 25.
Right.
But it doesn't take another hour and a half of the sale to sell them, number one. And number two, it was putting pressure on our on our buyers. I mean, after a while, they just, milking them to death. And they were
Right.
saying, oh my gosh, here comes another one.
Right.
And so, plus we got this extra money now that we've freed it, and we're still rewarding the kids that have the poultry in there.
that's great.
So it's a win-win for everybody.
It is.
So it's
is.
helped a lot. But
And these kids are grateful.
Oh, my gosh,
they know that the community and others are coming together and supporting them, and that's what I found. The kids know what's going on, and they're grateful for it.
and we have, like I said last time, we have wonderful ag teachers and county agents in this community. We're
unbelievable.
Everything's
blessed.
tied together.
Yeah.
Very blessed. Yes, they're amazing. And so, and I was saying that the dates on it, Wednesday, January 7th is kind of when the breeding show and Angora goat show starts. Then Thursday you have turkeys, you have meat goats, market lambs, and Friday you have the steers. And so, if you want to just come out and watch these kids perform and work and see what they do,
All at the ag barn out at the Gillespie County Fairgrounds.
yeah, it's amazing. They get after it.
Lester, one of the things I was going to ask you to talk a little bit about, and multiple years I've been out there. As you know, we participate, and it's a lot of fun. By the way,
yeah.
it's a great time. You can get carried away pretty easily.
Or have another drink.
Yeah, have another drink. But I was going to get you to talk a little bit about the procedure of getting involved as a buyer, and what I got in mind, what I'm thinking about is a couple of times at the sale, we've had some new people to the community come in and just kind of look around like, what do we do?
Right.
How do we get involved? And I always share with them there's multiple ways. Mm-hmm. Could you share a little bit about how somebody that might not know, where to get started, but they want to donate some money, they want to support these kids?
Well, that just comes. My co-chairman is Wayne Geiswhite. Just come see
Oh,
one
what a
of
great
us,
guy too. Yeah.
and we'll let them come sit with us and get them involved in whatever status they want. And there are a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't make it that week." Well, if you have a budget and like to support the kids, let us know, and we can take it. Yeah. And so there's a lot of ways to get involved.
Go ahead.
Like I said, I would say, and they need to know that 100% of this money does go to those kids.
100%.
And
I can attest to that.
And there's another thing we need to mention is that you said they buy the project. Well, nowadays they buy the project and not the animal, because we realized
way to explain that.
Yes,
yeah.
we realized a long time ago, if they come here, and why have just an extra animal to feed just to sell here?
Yeah.
Because so now we're rewarding the kid for the project.
The
and he gets the
project,
money,
yes.
but then he keeps his animal that he can go to district or state or to San Antonio.
Gets to
Fort Worth.
move on to
I was
other
going to
shows.
say it moves on to finally the
next
big one. You
shows,
get a
yeah.
grand champion in Houston, or
then it's a
then you're
huge deal.
cooking.
Yep.
You're
Fort
really
Worth, San
cooking. Your
Antonio.
future looks bright.
Yes. So anyhow, that's a,
So you're donating to their project that they put the time and effort into, and they're using it for their future.
They still do the Hill Country District show over in Kerrville.
no, they do it here. It's called the Grand Slam.
Grand Slam,
okay.
yeah.
I remember when
Yeah.
And that's another
back
good
when
one.
I was in radio, they used to have it over in Kerrville.
We'll get somebody come on and talk about that one too.
that'd be wonderful.
talk to
That'd be
me
good.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
How long was this?
For 3 years.
About
'cause
3 years
something happened
now?
in
Okay.
Kerrville where it dissolved.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what, there's a group of people in the Laney's and
unbelievable
they
people.
jumped in the middle
Right.
of that.
Yeah,
and
they
and
did.
within 2 or 3 weeks, they had it created.
Yes.
And so it's right here in Fredericksburg. Actually, it's a week after our show.
Okay, great.
And
So-
that's out of county kids as well as our kids. So it's considered like a major show. Is what
It is, because I don't know how many counties now that they reach out to. But it goes way out to Sonora and all these places. So it's huge.
So it's an opportunity for our kids here to compete
Yeah.
against other kids, and it's other ways to they have sales at these auctions as well, and that sort of thing.
That's awesome.
But one of the things also, I was going to share is, Lester, you can kind of talk a little bit about it too, if you would. But you don't have to just raise your hand and buy an animal. Like you can get involved with these different groups and donate that way. And it's simple as it can be. All you got to do is find one of us that out at the sale, and we can point you in the right direction to a group of people. And these groups have a ball out there. I mean, it really becomes a little family.
Yeah.
And it's just a great time to
Just
be
trying
out
to
there.
support the kids and
Food's
like-
good.
Oh,
Plenty
yeah.
of drinks, and you got the kids that have graduated and so forth coming around serving you
Right.
drinks and food and stuff, and
And we feed you before and feed you after.
feed you before and after.
You're not
Yes.
you can come hungry and leave full.
If you're kind of new to the community, you want to, this is a good place to meet, to be around a lot of the community members, businesses, and so forth. So, anyway, it's a great thing that I got to participate when I was a kid, and
Something you never forget.
No, you never forget, and still participate in today.
Sure.
And so it's just one of those neat things that you can kind of do all your life.
Yeah.
Great way to start the year too.
It is a great way to start.
And I guess we need these folks that are watching, if you want to get involved and you can't make the sale, there's got to be ways that they can contact us. And like I said, they can contact me at any time. But the phone number would be 830-997-1864. And we'd love to get you involved. If you can't make it, we would love to get you involved. And if you want to just support the kids, let us know, and we'll take care of it for you.
Yep. And Paula will put that number up on the screen for our viewers. Or you can also reach out to any of us. Just look up our social media,
Exactly.
and any of our stuff, and we know exactly where to point you. And we've got a lot of great people in the community. It's a committee made up of 12. The sale committee
The board,
is
yeah.
just people giving their time and supporting the youth. And
Again, that's why we love Fredericksburg.
that's why we love
Amen.
Fredericksburg.
We love the youth and we love the supporters. And
Yes.
they're dynamite.
Well, Lester, thanks for coming in, and have a very Merry Christmas. Anything you
Yes.
want to add before we wrap up here?
I
while
think we did
while
good.
got
I
you?
think we got it's a Merry Christmas. It's a wonderful time of year, and I'm ready for it. And then here comes the stock shows, and then back to reality.
Back to reality. Yeah.
That's a good point, because
Yeah, it'll
this
be-
time of the year, I don't even know what day it is.
You don't want to
Exactly.
know. You just
Exactly.
enjoy.
You bet.
Enjoy the ride.
Well, thank you, Lester. And,
Always enjoy
and I'm
it.
sure we'll see you again soon.
Sounds wonderful. Appreciate you guys.
Well, on the Judge and JD show, this is one of our favorite segments. We get to bring on a Texas Red Dirt artist. A lot of our artists have been charting or
Yes, absolutely.
released their first single, second, third single, but it's been a treat having these artists come in.
It's unbelievable. We appreciate them coming in,
Are
taking
you,
the time.
you ready to roll?
I'm ready when you are.
All right, y'all give it up. Adysen Malek, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on up. Come on up.
Hello, guys.
Did I pronounce your name correctly?
You did. You
Got
did.
it. Adysen
Yeah.
Malek.
Adysen Malek. Got it. Got it.
And she's got a brand new single out. Now, this is your first single released to the charts, and we'll
Yes.
talk a little bit more about the charts, kind of introduce our viewers and listeners on Texas radio to what the chart is all about. It's much like the Billboard chart. In fact, what's exciting about the Texas Music Chart, Judge, I think you and I have talked about this a little bit on some previous episodes. It does, when you get, I believe, is it the top 10 or top 20, you then, Billboard chart looks at those artists, and you
Right,
can
yeah.
transition
Awesome.
over to the Billboard charts, and that's huge.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're starting young, right?
Yes.
So how did you know this is what you wanted to do? When did you find that out? It must have been at a very young age, right?
Yes, I love singing. Singing is my favorite thing to do in the world. And I actually started off doing theater. And so in high school, I just did all these different theater roles and did community theater. And my junior year of high school, I decided to move away to San Antonio, lived there by myself with a host family. And I was like, you know what? I really miss being back home. And that's when I started writing my own songs, writing music.
And where's home for Adysen?
Edna, Texas.
Edna. Y'all were talking off mic a little bit.
We
About
drove. We drove
Yeah.
through there yesterday. Come back from Dallas. Yeah.
If you blink, you miss it. Is it a very small town?
Very small town, but a lot of farmland and ranches.
It's so small they had to take turns being the town drunk.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that true?
Oh yeah, there's a Sonic, and the whole town runs off a Sonic. That's pretty much it.
But that's great. So that's kind of when you honed in on the songwriting
Yes.
craft.
And then the country music bug bit me from there. I was obsessed, and I just really wanted to start playing everywhere I could. And my first gig was actually behind Whataburger. Curbside Cuisines.
Hey, Whataburger in
Whataburger.
Texas, baby. That's
Doesn't get much more Texas than
Nope.
that.
I love it. I love it. So, White Dress Direction, that's the single that's out right now. When did you write this one?
Ooh, I wrote it basically around summer. I kind of got a little late into the radio. I knew I had a couple radio singles already written that I wanted to one day push to radio. And we wrote White Dress Direction with a couple of my good friends, Scott Barrier, Jessica Nixon, and Michael Seff, my manager. And when we wrote it, we just knew it was something special, and so just released it right in August, and yeah, right around summertime.
It's climbing the charts.
It is. It's awesome. It's so cool.
Well, can you play it for us?
I would love to.
All right. She's going to play it live right here on the Judge and JD show.
Right here, Pioneer.
Adysen Malek, her new single, White Dress Direction.
Didn't mean to laugh when you threw me that curve. On a second date, you dropped those 3 little words. Started talking about us being the perfect match. But whoa there, cowboy, I don't know about all that. Thought you and me were having some fun. I might feel some feels, but one of them ain't love. Oh no, slow your roll. We won't be first dance dancing down a slippery slope. You're playing house, I'm going out. Keep the KitchenAid on paper plate. I'll shine a collection and headed in a white dress direction.
You got me rubbernecking.
Over on Sunday with your mama's recipes. Oh yeah, I ain't try on your grandma's ring. So hope your shoes untied while you're down there on one knee. Got me thinking, holy, not a matrimony. Oh no, slow your roll. We won't be first dance dancing down a slippery slope. You're playing house, I'm going out. Keep the KitchenAid on paper plate. I'll China collection and headed in a white dress direction. You're playing house, I'm going out. I ain't no way I'm walking down the aisle. Oh no, slow your roll. We won't be first dance dancing down the slippery slope. You're playing house, I'm going out. Keep the KitchenAid on paper plate. No China collection and headed in a white dress direction. No, this ain't a white dress direction.
Talk about belting it out, baby.
Very good.
Adysen
Very
Malek,
good.
you could give CPR over the telephone, man. You can belt. You can belt it out.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
You got to with that one.
Man, that's
saying,
great.
hell no,
A lot of soul too in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of soul in your voice and a lot of power. I love it.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Well, let's talk about the charts a little bit and how do you feel that has tied into the piece of the puzzle of your we talked about business a little bit off mic a bit. How do you feel like the chart kind of ties into all the business? Is it the icing on the cake, or what does it bring to the table for you personally?
Yeah, I'm so new to kind of like the Texas market. I was in Edna. I was doing theater. I was doing all other things but country music, and so I kind of got a little bit of a late start. There's a lot of like younger artists in Texas country, especially. That's awesome that they're starting so young. But I was kind of like, I don't know what to do. I didn't really know what to do at all.
Right.
And so when me and my manager were talking about Texas and how Texas has its own charts and all this stuff, and I was like, I didn't even know that. And I was like, that's awesome. I would love to do that. Why not? I'm a Texas girl.
Right.
And now that I'm in it and just learning more about it every day, it's really cool how you just meet so many people that are on the charts, other artists, people in the business, booking, all these different things. And I think it's really just awesome how it kind of brings everyone together. So then you just meet so many different people, and it helps you move the needle a little bit in a way.
The younger generation, you guys need to carry the torch, because now we just
absolutely,
lost Raul Malo from the Mavericks. Joe Ely just passed. I mean, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Joe used to come up to K-Fan all the time.
Right.
Him
I remember
and
seeing him in Austin
David Grissom, his awesome guitar player. But these guys, Robert Earl Keen, Pat Green, they all paved the way for the current scene. But let's face it, they're getting older. None of us are getting any younger. So we need you, Adysen, to step in and carry that torch.
And they definitely are. I mean, I've met so many cool friends and so many different people, and the charts help with that. I mean, you just see all these different names. You don't even know some of them, then you reach out and you make friendships.
I'm learning as well, and I've learned a lot from JD and our new guests. That's been a fun part of is learning about the charts and the Texas charts and how it all works. And you're right, it is kind of brings people together, and it's got its own little family kind of thing.
It is.
Once
It is.
you're in,
It is definitely a family. When you go to the award show, you'll see that. But I bet it's neat too to see your name in there with the Turnpike Troubadours.
It's so awesome.
What's that band? Midland. They're on the Texas
It's
chart.
just everyone that I grew up listening to, and now we're on the charts together.
Randy
I think
Rogers.
it's amazing.
But yeah, all those guys are releasing singles too, and you're right there in the thick of it.
So cool.
And I always shout out to Dylan Steen.
Dylan.
Our good friend
Dylan.
He
Dylan.
never
Dylan
sleeps. Never ever.
He the man.
He is.
good guy. Good
Always
guy.
working.
So, a little bit about you. I mean, you from what I hear, you're as Texas as they come. Ranching family,
Yes.
that sort of thing. Several generations. Can you tell us a little bit about?
Yeah.
I grew up on the ranch with my family. I'm back home for Christmas, which is really nice, just having a break to hang out with everyone. But live on a little ranch in Edna, Texas. My granddaddy runs the ranch. He is going to be there till the day he dies. He actually has this problem currently where he keeps getting run over by bulls. This is like the fourth time this week
He needs to watch
he's
out
been
for
hit.
them.
Yes, it's so crazy. But, me and my little brother, we just grew up having those ranching experiences, like having a henny penny chicken farm and selling eggs across the street and helping with cattle with my granddaddy and my dad.
Well, we were just talking about the stock show with Lester.
Yeah, that's 4-H and FFA
Did you do some stock
projects.
shows and
I
things
did.
like that? Did you?
I was fair queen. I was fair
Oh,
queen.
nice. There you go.
One of my biggest missions was to bring kind of music back into the small fairs, and it's something I'm still trying to do now because there's just not a lot of music in the small fairs. And so when I was fair queen and junior miss, I was like, I got to figure out how to do this somehow.
Right.
I had too many cows back home, so I never did any of the FFA 4-H. But I think just all those ranching experiences, it molded me into who I am today.
Amen.
Absolutely.
And I would love to one day raise my family.
Our
back on the ranch,
community.
too.
Yeah, it was Lester that was on here. I introduced you to.
Mm-hmm.
He was just saying it. The responsibility it instills in the kids. The stock showing. I feel like ranching and having livestock to feed and take care of, and that sort of thing builds responsibility.
It does.
And
It
builds
definitely
character.
does, for sure.
So-
I was just at a fair booking conference called IAFA, and they're kind of talking about music and how to get people involved in the fair, and the youth
It's
is
the
what
youth.
is
It is.
keeping it all running, and the agriculture and everything. It's awesome.
Now, I also read your grandfather was an athlete as well.
Well,
great
let's hear he is an
grandfather.
Aggie to say, because by the way, by the time this airs, my daughter will have graduated from Texas A&M University.
Hey, congrats on that.
But
You're getting a pay raise.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
getting a pay
That
raise.
is awesome. That's great.
yeah, but with that being said, your grandfather is in the Texas Longhorn Hall
Hall
of
of Fame.
Fame.
It's actually my great granddad.
Great-
Oh, great
Great-granddad.
granddad. Tell us a little bit about his name and tell us a little bit about his story. That's
course.
awesome.
It really is. So his name's Harrison Stafford. He was a walk-on from Wharton High School, so he just walked right on to
walk-on.
Texas.
Walk on.
So I'm from kind of like a family of underdogs, and so he was a halfback, I believe, gentlemen, if I think that's right. But that term in football. But he was awesome back in the 1930s. The 1930s, he played for Texas. In 1975, he was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame.
That is really cool.
fabulous.
It's awesome.
What a huge honor that is. And played for the Giants.
Yes.
The New York
yes,
Giants,
he played
right?
for the New York
Giants.
Giants. And back before they had rings for the Super Bowl, he won a pocket watch whenever they've won. So we have this cool pocket
That's
watch.
crazy.
How cool is that? That is, and I don't even know if they had like face masks back then, did they? I don't know.
Leathery, maybe? I don't
Maybe
know.
in the 30s, did they have? Anyway,
Yeah.
well,
Long
maybe
time
we
ago.
can dig up an old picture of your grandpa and Paula can put that up there on the screen. But anyway, no, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fantastic. So, well, can you do another song for us?
I would love to.
We love your voice, love your songwriting.
you.
You going to do another original?
Yes.
All right.
I would love to.
What you got for us?
So this one's kind of changed the game for me. I just recorded it a couple days ago, actually. It's called Whiskey After Women, and if any of those ladies out there have ever wondered why there's no whiskey named after women, this song will tell you why.
There you go.
If you saw my name on that bottle, you'd reach for it. I know it make you remember what you're trying to forget. The sting of that first sip, bitter taste of regret, knowing this is as close as you'll get. That's why they don't name whiskey after women, 'cause it reminds you I ain't never coming back. No, there ain't nothing that burns like that. When the morning light shines down on that label, you'd see my face on it. And now you're in a world of trouble, no way over it. Knowing you were so wrong, it hits you that I'm gone, and you need something strong to help you move on. That's why they don't name whiskey after women, 'cause it reminds you I ain't never coming back. No, there ain't nothing that burns like that. That's why they don't name whiskey after women, 'cause it reminds you I ain't never coming back. No, no, there ain't nothing that burns. No, there ain't nothing that burns like that. Ooh. If you saw my name on that bottle, you'd reach for it.
Oh, nice. Adysen Malek.
Thank you.
Love it on the Judge and JD show. We appreciate you viewing, appreciate you listening. TexasRadio.net as well. I tell you what a great song that is.
Thank you.
Cool concept. for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
Now, hurricanes, aren't they named after women?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean,
But no, that's a cool song. What gave you all the idea for that? When did you never know when an idea for a song's going to
No,
pop in?
never,
Pop
never,
in your
never,
head,
never.
or I remember back in the day when I dabbled in songwriting a little bit, I'd just grab a Whataburger bag or something, right down a hook. So you come up with just hooks all over the place.
yes,
right?
yes, definitely. It's funny. This song, we had a write scheduled with my really good friends Cedric Israel, Jessica Nixon, and Michael Seff. And my room was a mess. My car was a mess. My mama was coming in town, and I was like, I need to cancel. I need to cancel the write because I am so stressed and I just don't have anything clean for my mom. And I'm trying to show her that I can be an adult. And so I just shoved it all in my closet and called it a day. Ended up going to the right, and Cedric had this idea: if whiskey was named after women, men would go broke. And we were like, that's true. That definitely is true.
That is the
But
case.
we were kind of writing it more for a female perspective. And so we just sat there for probably, an hour and a half, just working on this hook. And eventually someone was like, nothing burns like that. And we were all like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that's it. So that's kind of where it was born.
Is that kind of how the sessions work? People just kind of throw lines out?
Yeah, we just kind of mess around. And it's always fun with friends. Those are the best writing
Oh,
sessions.
yeah. A lot of fun. And isn't it amazing how just one word can make a difference?
Yes.
Not just a line, but one
Change
word in a
everything,
song can make it from,
Yep.
just a great line to knock it out of the park line. So that aspect is fun.
Yeah, it is.
Fun for sure. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show and sharing your story. Of course, your music's available on all platforms,
Yes.
I'm sure. Adysen Malek, be looking for her. And of course, congratulations on the success of
Thank
your
you.
very first single, White Dress
It's so
Direction, which is
awesome.
doing
I'm
doing
so
very
grateful.
well on the
Thank
charts,
you,
right?
Country Radio.
And you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy
too.
New Year. And
Merry
I think I won the ugly sweater contest today.
Oh,
I think I just got
definitely.
word.
I think you did.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. And thanks for the
Of course.
Yes.
thanks
Of
for the
course, little
merch
Christmas presents.
here.
Merch there.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to get some more Christmas presents and shop around.
Was there
Fredericksburg.
anything you want to share with us before we take off?
Yeah, anything you want to add
leave us
before
with?
we?
Just
You got
thank you
some
for
gigs in
having
the
me.
area coming up or anything like that? you
Ooh,
wanna
I'm
talk
playing
about?
at
San Antonio,
Potosi. Potosi Live in Abilene, Texas. That'll be coming up
Yeah.
for Christmas. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some shows booked here in Fredericksburg so I can come back and shop.
Well, I know a place we might be able to bring you on.
Pioneer Bar, huh?
Or,
Hey, I'm down.
yeah, you'll have to talk to Marty. Shoot, we'll have to get Marty to call you.
Fun.
So,
I
yeah.
love that. Thank you so
We'll
much
get
for
you
having
hooked
me.
up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adysen.
Thank you, Addison.
God
we
bless
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
You bet. And from the bottom of our heart, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and yours. We want to thank Adysen Malek for coming in. Her song is sitting at number 30 on the Texas music chart, White Dress Direction. We thank her for coming in and belting out a couple of tunes.
Phenomenal musician.
And your good friend came in to see us as well
Yep.
today.
Lester Meier came by and talked about an important part of our community, the local stock show and the auction, associated with it, helping our youth. So we appreciate it.
You bet. This will be our last show of 2025. We'll see you next year, I guess, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna spend some time with our families. So we won't skip a week. Enjoy, every Friday like we've been doing. But we'll have a couple of best ofs and things of that nature. But we're gonna take this time to spend a little time with family, friends, and this will be our last episode for the season, other than our best ofs. So stay with us, and right after the first, we'll get started right back up.
We got a gift.
Is that what those for us?
My bottom lip's going to start quivering. Is my bottom lip quivering?
I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm going to
JD.
tear up.
Is there a knife in there? Who brought this guy?
Oh, no. You've got to be this.
Hey, look at that.
This is
look at
badass,
that.
y'all. How about it? Now I don't have to worry about what shirt to wear every week. I'm just going to wear this one.
Love it.
Oh,
Love
oh,
it.
oh, thank you, Santa.
Yeah. Hey, Santa.
Love it.
Love it. Love it. Love
That
it.
is sharp.
Good stuff.
Sharp.
Look at there.
You spelled my name right.
Yeah, you spelled JD and Judge correctly.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah. Thank you, my
And
friend.
thanks to all of our staff. We couldn't do this without everybody that puts
with
on this
everybody here,
podcast. Our
here at Pioneer,
podcast
we got some
family.
new staff here today, and Ashley's running the board for us. And
Thank you, Marty.
thank you, Marty.
Thank
She's
you,
out
Kristen.
of town today, but and Kristen. We kind of put this thing together. We winged it, and I think we're kind of slowly figuring it out.
I think we're on to
So
something.
I think we're on to something.
We'll
But
see.
anyway, thank you, viewers. Thank you, viewers. You got us to over 4,000 subscribers, tons and tons of views, and in other words, our numbers on YouTube and Spotify and so forth look great, and it's because of our great viewers.
And
we
expect us
appreciate it.
to, we're getting numbers where we can start getting some advertisers.
Yes,
So
yes.
we'll be looking at visiting your business here in 2026.
2026
to
we'll
support
be
the
around.
Judge and JD show, baby.
Good stuff, and thank you much.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.